The Philistine heard now that David is king of Israel. Okay, earlier on, who was he fighting against with? The Jebusites. But now remember, there was still an anger and vengeance that the Philistines were planning to say, this man killed our giant. We are not going to leave him like this up until we must take him his life. Now the Bible said the Philistine heard that David was now king of Israel. There is comma. Now I'll put it this way. The demonic world heard now that you have been promoted. The demonic world heard now that you are about to buy the land. The demonic world heard now that you are now a multimillionaire. There is something that somehow the demonic world will hear. When the devil hears of it, now what happened when they heard that now David is the king of Israel, they knew that this position that David is now having, it's the highest position, that if they cannot silence him when he has been just anointed, then David will become a problem to them. This is why many a time at the peak of you experiencing the fullness of God's blessing, that's the time that you see that it seems like the demonic world now, all hell has broken loose on you. You know what? The Philistines have heard of you and they have come against you. The name Philistine there, it can mean anything that concerns you. When the Philistines heard that they had anointed David king over Israel, and they came into the hill country to try and capture him. My question, why they didn't capture him before he became the king of Israel? It is because they were waiting for their own opportunity. In other words, they thought that David is not going to go anywhere, he's not going to climb the ladder. There are times that what God does is so secretively that many might not know it. Even your family members might not know it. But when they just heard about the information of what God is doing in your life, that's the time that they will strike. And David came. He came to Baal-perazim. Somebody say Baal-perazim. And David smote them there. At Baal-perazim, David smote them there and said, upon my enemies before me. Baal-perazim, it means the Lord has broken forth upon my enemies before me as the bridge of water. Therefore, he called that name Baal-perazim. At Baal-perazim, God gave David victory. At Baal-perazim, David fought against the Philistine that rose against his position because of the anointing on his life. And he said, the Lord has made me to break through and break just like water. I don't know which area do you want the breakthrough, but the Lord is going to give that breakthrough to you the same way he did it with David. Prophesy, prophesy. It doesn't matter how hard life has been. There is a shift. There is a breakthrough. There is Baal-perazim. Baal-perazim. Baal-perazim.